Hello. Hi, Uros. How are you doing?
Good, good. How are you?
Fine, thanks. Simone Tata for Fight for Yours. I want to ask you, first of all, how does it feel to be on the poster, main event, against the hometown guy, and also being here like the fight week? How are you feeling it? Is it love? Is it maybe a little bit of both from the fans?
Yeah, no, it's definitely it's a dream come true finally being on a UFC poster, finally headlining a UFC fight. It's my 15th fight in the UFC. I feel like I've earned my spot here, and Serbia's been amazing. I haven't really been outside very much, but I just definitely want to go out there and handle business first before go out and have some fun after.
Of course. And when it comes to the matchup, you said that he's pretty much of a first-round fighter, and you have to be very careful and also maybe be able to get to second, third, and then we'll see. Do you think that though he has the ability maybe to surprise some people, or he's going to try and show something different by not maybe going as hard, or is it just like part of him going as hard as he can?
No, man. I definitely his record speaks for itself. Majority of his wins are coming in the first round. I feel like that's where he's most dangerous. He's a very explosive fighter, and just have a solid game plan going in, and we're going to stick to the game plan and apply pressure as well, and not really focus too much on what he's going to do, and just go out there and do my thing.
Also, one last question for me. How do you see the title fight between Islam Makhachev and Yamashita Gary going, considering also your past with Ian? And how do you see Makhachev at 170 in general as a champion, if he's here for a long time or if just for a good time potentially? How do you see the matchup going?
I definitely see Ian Gary winning on the feet. Islam Makhachev is definitely elite grappler. But the way the fight plays out, I definitely see Islam, taking it to the ground and dominating on the ground as he always does. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much and good luck.
Thank you.
Hello. Here. Do you feel pressure when you think about that you're going to step in the arena that's going to be, fully packed? And what are your main expectations? What are you mostly been preparing for this fight for Uros?
No, I'm definitely expecting a very excited crowd. I've watched how the crowd reacts to basketball games out here, and I've actually seen how the crowd reacts to MMA fights out here. So I'm expecting a lot of energy from the crowd. Even if it's boos, it's still energy, and it just adds more adrenaline to the fight. And I'm definitely excited for this fight, and I expect an absolute war, but I definitely see myself coming out on top in this fight.
Hey, D-Rod. Listening to your interview yesterday, I kind of sense this very calm approach of yours. And I was wondering if the recent adversity you had in your life and overcoming that helped you find that calm state of mind, even in fight week, being a main event for the first time.
Yeah, I've even in my fights prior to this, people would say even in the fight, I seem very calm and I'm very calm in chaotic situations, and I'm definitely I'm not that calm. I'm just conserving my energy for the fight. I definitely have respect for my opponent, but I'm definitely not nervous or scared in any way whatsoever.
Do you do anything specific for your mental preparation? Do you work with someone, or that's something like your mindset?
No, it's just my mindset. I know that the stakes are very high for this fight. But I've been through worse things in my life. As of recently. So you know, that's what makes me calm in this situation. You know, it's a fight, a big fight, of course, you know, but, you know, I definitely feel comfortable in my preparation, and I'm very confident.